Work done for the day. It was actually quite nice. I think I'm getting into a little routine. I'm going to see my cousin's volleyball game, which I'm super excited about because apparently she's really good. Like, I'm very excited to go see her play. So I'm gonna see her play tonight, and then I need to do some planning. My brain feels like just a big scribble. Know what it is. No, it's not till Wednesday, but I was editing today.
Oh, you were?
Time to go to volleyball game.
We're going to
We're going to a volleyball game.
What is this sticking out right here? Is that the door?
Oh,
No.
I think you just have a little piece in your hair.
No.
I think it's a little forward.
Okay, wow.
That's okay, you look pretty.
We're gonna get left.
This woman had to break into her own house because she locked the door for a key she didn't have.
I'm gonna put the screen in from the
That's okay. That's okay. So you told me to start this vlog, but now I'm gonna get clips of when you do goofy things. See them. I'm sorry, do you see my little tear marks? Does anybody else's mothers come to them at 7:30 in the morning and read the most heartbreaking, gut-wrenching, but beautiful articles ever? Like, for what? Like, you just sat down and was like, okay, also here's this story. And it was like the most tragic, but like uplifting and like, yeah, okay, cool. I just got home from work, but look what I got from work. Work haul. Did anyone else read Madeline growing up? I loved the Madeline books. And it's like, it's a collection of all the books, or at least, yeah, it says the complete tales. And I just like, they had this little bookshelf where you could just take away books that they weren't keeping anymore. And I seriously love Madeline, so I'm just very excited. Also fitting with the theme of the album. Okay, so I don't know if I have talked about this in any of my vlogs yet, but I want to talk about my job because I feel like my job and why I applied for it, and I'm so thankful I got it, specifically ties in with my music goal. When I graduated school, I knew that I did not want to get a job with my degree, which sounds a little bit ridiculous, but I majored in commercial music, which is the study of making modern music. So we did a lot of music theory classes, a lot of engineering classes, some composing classes, things like that. I also, my mom, like many years ago, like when I was in high school, got me a book by Ari Hartstand, is that his name? Oh, yeah. Ari Hartstand or something, but it's How to Make It in the Modern Music Business. And it's a subject that's constantly evolving, so there's probably a new one out now. But one of the most like influential things that I read in that book was like, yes, you can't just start music and also be making money off of music usually, so you have to have another job. But you need to have the most base level job possible. Like, you cannot let yourself take a promotion or, yeah, just like climb up in your job. Again, this is not, no judgment, you do what you gotta do, but I'm just saying what I read. Because then you could get comfortable there, and you never want to be in a position that you wouldn't feel comfortable leaving if the music thing was starting to pick up. So I like took that to my grave, and I've had that in my, or took that to my heart. Oh. No one's gonna believe I write my own lyrics if I can't remember the phrase "took it to my heart." I took that so deep in my heart. I tattooed that on my heart. I intertwined that with the fibers of my heart. Is that okay for you? Is that good for you? But when I graduated, I knew, so I started on the album right away. Albums cost money. So I knew I wanted to get a job that was hourly. I was preferably looking for something that worked with kids, like in a school. One, because I've been a camp counselor for 7 years. I like adore kids. If I wasn't doing music, I would have been a teacher. Like I almost went to college for education. And also I like the school schedule. I like, you know, Monday through Friday, I like set hours during the day, and I like having summers off because then I could, you know, if I wanted to plan a tour, I could plan it in the summertime. And I wanted a job that used a bachelor's degree, but not my specific major. So my mom, nobody in my family believed me. They all told me that I should set my expectations maybe a little broader, or like use it as a checkbox for maybe the job. It doesn't have to get all of them, it just covers a couple. So my position is I'm a classroom aide. So it's an hourly position, but also they're very supportive of the fact that I write music and of the fact that that's what I want to do. So I'm so appreciative of that. But yeah, it's nice because it is full-time work, but I can just show up to work for the whole day, and then leave and immediately shut it off, which is great because it doesn't take as much brain power. I love showing up and just doing what people ask of me. I love being helpful. But since I'm not trying to create lesson plans or like assign tasks or be the one in charge of organizing things, which is not my strength, I can come home with, I'm still very tired when I come home from work, but I can come home with more energy to give to music and whatever else I have to do after work that day. So yeah, I'm very thankful for my job. I have to go to the doctor, so. Up about 5 minutes after I was supposed to be at work.
Well, oh, you should have the napkin going right. Papa put them on.
Papa, how am I
Right?
supposed to
What's
get a
the matter
break?
with yours?
Yeah, hers wasn't the right one.
I was having a bad day the past 2 days, and something just like clicked at work today, but like it was definitely a Friday. Like the fun thing about working in a school is that when you have a Friday that feels like a Friday, it feels like a Friday, and it was super fun, and I just feel very like I have a lot of things going on. I had a last second gig. Drew texted me, and we now have a gig tomorrow, which is an adjustment because I was gonna go visit my brother and his girlfriend, but maybe I'll go Sunday. I don't know, we'll talk it out. I'm gonna go have fika with my mom, but I'm just feeling very inspired, so. My Facebook for me and Drew has been a barren wasteland because for some reason I just have a huge mental block with how to run Facebook. So my sweet Facebook fluent mother
Please. Oh my gosh.
is helping me figure out just like how. So I'm gonna like figure out what I should be posting on there for like me and Drew, and like I'm switching out the pictures, get out like the pictures on there, and we're just getting it all figured out. Sorry if my room is messy, but I wrote this song last night, so I want to try and record a demo of it. Yeah. So I'm gonna drive myself crazy when I'm gonna be doing stuff with Drew tomorrow anyway. So I'm just gonna do stuff with Drew. And we're gonna record it, and the guitar is gonna sound so much better. It's gonna go so much faster. Drew and I have a gig later tonight, and since I was originally going to be out of town today, I had nothing to do today, so we're just going to use the afternoon to work on music stuff. Part of the idea that I told Drew, maybe I'll talk about it there today, but part of the idea that I'm working on for the album, just like with Drew, and then part just like maybe adding some new songs to our set. I am in need of a shower. My hair is even greasy, it's just like the overall vibe of me, and this is the fit that I'm wearing. Sorry, free toes. I need to go create, and then I'll get ready later, but we're gonna do crusty music day, so.
So that lizard, it was like the size of that toy that's hanging on it.
Oh.
And this thing eats like a pound of salad every day.
I don't like it.
And now he's checking it. And she goes over there. See, normally a dog would chew on a bone, but she just eats it as fast as possible. You got some left.
I'm scared.
And for the grand finale.
Oh!
There's two. I don't know where the other one is.
I feel like that's something that you should know.
No.
Drew's grad party was here, and
there was a whole pig
like,
in the driveway.
Like spit roasted.
Head still attached.
Like we were supposed to eat from that thing and be like, yeah.
It greeted everybody.
That's insane. I was like, oh. Oh. Well, yes.
Perhaps.
I feel like this is like, I feel like if you and I had just gone on like a stadium tour and came back to this, we'd be like, this is where we used to make music.
This is where we used to practice.
But now we're just still also making music here. Room reveal, room reveal, room reveal. Okay. Boom! Wow. Wow. Oh, and this is fascinating because... and this is a fascinating piece of art because... Basically, my music idea that I wanted to work on is like, since I can't release the album until May, because I'm on a payment plan, and that's when the whole thing will be paid off, which is why I picked that month, I wanted to put out a, like, cover album of just, like, covers that kind of relate to the things I talk about in my songs, but are also just by, like, artists that inspired me and stuff like that. But the whole purpose of it is that since this album is about, I don't know if I've talked about this, but it's gonna be like songs. It has to do with like childhood and like childhood characters and being inspired by like childhood literary characters or whatever. So I want the cover album to be like just like an album of lullabies. So all like the songs that I pick have like a sweet message or something. So cover album of lullabies. So right now we're just going through all of the songs and like finding the key that works.
I think we should call it Capo 2.
Oh, is that all of them?
I think so, yeah.
Excellent, yeah. Okay, Capo
2 out.
Capo 2 out soon. So yeah, so we're working on that. So we're leaving at 4:30 for our gig. And woo, sometimes you're just I'm excited, but I have to be in the right headspace, which is like, it makes it sound deeper than it is, but it's not. You know, before you perform, you just want to get in the right headspace. And I'm definitely not in it today. Definitely not in it today, so I just tried to like get myself in the best mindset before things get started. So the way I do that is by being alone with a capital A and just like either sitting in silence or honestly playing a podcast or something to just like drown out my thoughts. I took a shower, which always makes me feel good. I was gonna get a cup of coffee just to get myself hyped up, but I pulled out my old espresso machine, which I talked about, and I made this. Look how cute my latte is. I got the recipe from my mom. Well, like recipe, but like my mom made one, and it's so cute. I steamed the milk. I never like did that at school because I didn't have time. I would just like make the espresso and make oat milk. But I made the espresso and then like steamed. I got like the barista oat milk. I got barista oat milk at the store, and so I steamed it and then poured it in there. And then I put maple syrup, just a touch of vanilla extract, and then cinnamon on top. And it's so cute. So I'm happy about that. And then I just made some pasta. I just needed some warm food. So I'm gonna try to find a protein to go with that, but I really just needed warm food. And then I'm gonna get ready slowly. But yeah, just genuinely sitting in silence is what gets me in the right headspace. I just need to be calm and recharge by myself, so.
Oh, we're vlogging.
No, we don't have to. I just want to get her pitch. You say it like it's like a...
Oh, the camera's on?
We're vlogging.
I'll finish what I was going to say later. Can't have that on YouTube.
Okay, sorry, I have to go. I'm getting bullied and yelled at. Bye.
The gig went great. Played a lot of songs.
It was awesome. It was unreal.
Yeah. It was not real.
It was, like, actually not real. It's almost, yeah. I played, like,
it's like
never
it never
before.
happened.
It's like it never happened. It was, like, you had to be there because...
What was the manager saying? Like, we had no idea you guys were coming.
What'd they say?
Get out of my restaurant.
Oh my gosh,
Okay,
yeah.
that?
It wasn't that dramatic.
But, like, most of the way there.
I'm just so glad that I canceled a trip to visit my brother and his girlfriend at their home. I'd never been out there. Because what's really important is putting the music first. Even when the music doesn't put you first. Even when a nice, well-paying gig doesn't exist. So basically, they didn't know we were coming and they sent us home. And, like, I'm serving so hard for no reason. I spent so long getting ready. So we're going home.
I wore this shirt for nothing. Like, come on. See, if we were playing music right now, we would have missed that. Now, this and a curd burger.
We're home. Oh.
Who needs a gig when you have a curd burger?
Who needs a gig? Well, since my gig got canceled, I did a change of plans. I drove to my brother's house.
Hello. We should go inside. I'm in my underwear.
Oh, okay. 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 Ben told me that they cleaned the apartment because they thought it would be in the vlog, which means I have to vlog
Scratch
it.
this. Restart the bit.
Okay.
Come out here. Like, you know those videos where they're like, the 100 questions from Vogue? Oh my gosh. Hey.
Hey, could we come in?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Come in.
We just want to see your space.
How
and
much
ask
do
a
you
couple
pay
questions.
for rent?